presidential election, a lot of things really scramble up your mind and ruin just about every day. I find it a good reason to be upset. I think everybody has a damn good excuse right now to be upset. So here we are at the round table to express our due amount of rage at the loss of freedom. So on that note, welcome to the round table, Rage of Freedom. We're kind of at a loss for a specific topic tonight, so we're going to go around. We got a few guys here. We got Charles, we got John, we got me, I'm Adam. This is Joe. We got Tom over here trying to keep a straight face. I guess we'll take turns making comments about what exactly upsets us, what is really getting us right now. No better time in history than to vent. Just vent and get it off your chest about all these things we're facing right now. So here you are, Rage of Freedom. What do you got to say, Charles? What gets you upset today?
It's not that I'm upset. Basically, what I came here to talk about tonight was cash, money, moolah, cake, whatever you want to refer to it as. This stuff. Basically, this is freedom as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any credit cards. I don't have any money in the bank. I don't have a checking account. I've never had any of that stuff. I only ever had cash. I don't pay any Social Security. I don't pay any income tax. I don't care about the government, the communist situation that I don't want to be involved in. This is freedom. When I buy something off of you and I get something tangible back again, I got value for my money. When you buy in credit and you get something, you cheated somebody by buying in credit. And that's what this is all about. It's all these trillions of dollars that the government has managed to formulate to the Federal Reserve situation, which is a private banking cartel, which is evil beyond belief. You should deal in cash from now on, 100%. As long as we have cash, we will have freedom. And that's my message to you tonight. And I hope you smarten up, get away from credit cards, take your money out of the bank, and don't deal in the stock market. It's a giant Ponzi scheme, a pyramid scam. Same thing as a chain letter. You write a chain letter, the government comes and arrests you for writing a chain letter. I don't understand how the stock market is this. It was all is a giant chain letter. You send in the money, 10 more people send the money, and no money go up. And there is no money.
But what about it from, it seems the way things are going, that paper money that you're exchanging for a soda, or whether you're buying it on credit or whether you're buying it with cash, that money that you have isn't, that $20 bill you have on the table is worth, what do they say? A dollar is worth 27% less than it was in 2005 today. So that money's really not, sure, are you saying that it worked well enough for you to get a Coke, so therefore it's successful?
It's untraceable by the government standards, but basically what I'm saying is we should have coins of gold and silver, so that when I hand you coins of gold and silver and I get a tangible back in exchange, such as a can of soda or a car or some form of, we equally traded, nobody got cheated. But right now, cash is the last bastion of freedom. The paper money system, which is the Federal Reserve, which is the evil banking cartel. But it's still untraceable because the government doesn't know what you're doing as long as you have cash. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. Is that's what this is really all about. They want to make it. The government's going to own all the banks very shortly. That's the next step in the process. And they're going to own all the money, and they're going to own you. And it's going to be against the law to have any money in your pocket. You're not going to be allowed to have nothing. All you're going to have is a little chip. It's going to tell you how many credits you got in your account, and that's what's wrong here. And you should just demand money, and work with money. Forget about debit cards and credit cards and checks. Just have cash on hand, and that will screw the government up more than anything.
That's definitely true. The end goal here to crash the markets and rewrite the entire economy. A lot of people call it the Amero. I'm not so sure I believe in the Amero or the name. What I do believe in is them getting rid of the cash system. They want this to be a cashless exchange system. Through that, you can monitor, you can track, everything everybody purchases, And no one can make private transactions. I can't go to a yard sale and buy something anymore. I can't go over to my buddy's house and pay him for an old something or other that he wasn't using. That's less freedom for me. That means I cannot get the things that I need through means other than the government. That we go by this system and we take that false credit. I believe that's the goal here. I know, Joe, you're a good money guy. You got something to say about this system?
Well, I mean, just keep printing the money, and the money's gonna be worthless. And, I mean, it might have some little bit of value, but we have no real proof of that anymore. Because Fort Knox hasn't been audited in I don't know how long. It's ridiculous, and then they throw more money into our system, and just devalues our money when the money that they put in the system doesn't go to us. It goes to the big banks, and the banks that you belong to. It's not really going to help you out. It's going to help CEOs out.
Our money used to be backed with gold.
Oh, absolutely. And we determine the value of our money. We use it now as like, I don't know, $1.50 for a soda, where like 2 years ago it was $1.25. 60 years ago it was a nickel. You know, it's like now we determine the value of our money. How? We just let the government print more money and just devalue our money. Gas isn't this high because gas prices went up. Gas is up because the dollar is falling, so now it takes more dollars to pay for that. What we need is gold to be back in our money and make sure that we don't have a over-established amount of money out there, paper money. And if we know the value of gold, everyone would love like a brick of gold. And if you have a bunch of paper money backing it, but you don't excess of that paper, then your paper has value because you have something to back it up with.
So the solution in your mind, Joe, is we need gold. And I agree, but where do you do that? Or you stop printing money, you can't print money because you don't have gold. Where do you mine? Now you have to mine gold instead of drilling for oil, or I mean, do you go and steal it from the people who have it? Do you only accept payment from other countries in gold? How do you do that?
Well, gold.
I want your opinion on this too.
Well, I think gold doesn't ever really lose its value or gain value. We all determine that in our heads, but gold doesn't increase in supply in the world. So just because it might look like gold is really high up right now in the stock market, it's really, I think everything is based off of gold and precious metals, things that have actual value, especially things that doesn't perish like food. So gold will always be there. You can't create more. You can only mine so much of it. So you only have, if you have some gold, then you have value. You have that value within your pocket, and paper doesn't do that anymore because it's not backed by gold. So we determine the value of gold because we like it. It's shiny, you know. I mean, what really
No,
what
that's
is gold?
appealing.
But-
It has that makes it appealing.
Yeah.
It makes it look. It looks valuable.
What do you think about a gold standard, Charles?
Let Tom have a credit.
I think that the only thing of value in the United States, in the world itself, is a human being, okay? A human being, there shouldn't be a price on. A human being should have freedom. A human being should have the right to turn around and buy something, do whatever the heck they want, anytime they want, as long as they get value of whatever they put forth out to get value from, okay? And it's wrong for somebody to say that, look, we're going to turn around and charge you this or charge you that, you know, make credit card